Welcome back, my friends, to the Art Lab in a Box. My name is Sam, and today we are going to make some slime to celebrate one of my favorite holidays, which is Halloween. I'm dressed up as a cat today. I wonder what costume you are going to have. All right, let's get started. We want to make some fun, spooky art projects. The first thing we're going to make, because it's Halloween, we have to make some slime. So for this, you're going to need some of the stuff in your box, a mixing bowl, and a spoon, and maybe some napkins. All right, go ahead, get your box, your spoon, and your bowl, and press play when you're ready. I'm gonna bring you in and you can see what we need from inside our box. Okay, to make our slime, we need a spoon, our jar of glue, some creepy crawlers, our spiders, our spider venom dye here, and we have some activator here, spider eggs, not real spider eggs, just pretend, and some baking soda. All right, once you have all of your items out, you can go ahead and press play when you're ready to start. Go and get your things. Okay, let's get going. So the first thing we're gonna do, we are gonna open our spider venom. We're gonna unscrew the lid very carefully so that we don't spill it everywhere. And we are just gonna dump the entire container in. Ooh, look at that. It already looks so creepy. All right, so when you're done, I'm gonna put the lid back on my bottle just so it doesn't spill all over the place. All right, and also if you wash this out and reuse it, it's good for so many things. You could keep treasures in there, you could put beads in here, or anything you can think of. All right, so go ahead, open your red and put it into your glue and start to mix. Press pause and play again when your glue is all mixed up. So as you can see, there's still some stripes in my glue. That means I haven't quite mixed it up enough. Keep going. Wow, this is turning a crazy pink color. When you mix the white with the red, it creates this very interesting color. Okay, so mine is looking nice and smooth. Is yours looking nice and smooth? If it is, you are ready for the next step. All right, so what we are gonna do is we are gonna add in our baking soda. So to open this, we're gonna make sure it's on a flat surface, and we're gonna slowly pull the lid off like that. And just like the red dye, we're gonna dump the whole thing in. And we are gonna stir it in. You're gonna wanna stir for at least 1 minute to make sure all of the white chunks are mixed evenly into your glue. All right, go ahead, press pause and add yours in and press play again when you're ready. Mine is all mixed in really good. Now it's time to add our activator. So when we add our activator, we're just gonna put half in first, just a little bit, just like that, and slowly start to stir it in. Depending on how much glue you have, you might need more activator. If you want a harder slime, you might need extra activator. That's why I like to just add a little bit at a time to make sure that it doesn't get too overactivated. If you haven't made slime before, activator is what turns it kind of into a ball like this. So as you can see, mine is still very liquidy, very sticky. I'm gonna add more of mine in. Like I said, don't add it all at once. You just wanna slowly keep mixing it in until it starts to all pull away from the sides and stick to your spoon like this. But mine is still so sticky. You have to stir it at least 2 to 3 minutes to make sure it's very, very mixed in. It's gonna get harder and harder to stir as you go. So just try as hard as you can. Keep pulling it, spinning it around. You might want to put something down on your table, although it shouldn't stick to a table. Okay, so I'm going to touch mine. Okay, not too sticky. I think mine I think mine's good. So when you touch it, when you poke your finger in, it shouldn't stick to your finger. See that? I'm putting it in, but it's not sticking to my finger. So what I'm gonna do is, I think it's ready to be picked up. I'm gonna take my spoon out. I'm gonna take some of my activator, pour a little in my hand like hand sanitizer, rub it on, and while it's still wet, quickly, I am going to pick up my slime. There we go, and start to knead it in my fingers. And this is where the real mixing happens. And it starts to turn into a ball of Halloween slime. Wow, that is awesome. All right, once this is all together, if it's still too sticky, you have to add more activator, okay? Mine doesn't need more, so I'm just gonna save this activator for another project. If this is kind of too sticky and too runny for you, see how runny that is? Some people like their slime a little bit harder, so you can add more if you like. It depends. But you can't take it out. You can always add more activator in, you can't take it out. So make sure it's mixed in good enough before you add more activator. Here we go. Wow, look at mine. Keep mixing it. As you keep mixing it, it should get more and more solid, easy to handle. So what happens if your hands are slimy like this and you're going, oh no, my slimy fingers? You just put your hands together and start pulling it away from your hands and using the slime to get it off your hands. The secret is to move quickly, move quickly. And then once you have a slime texture and your slime is done being made, put it right back into your jar. Okay, go ahead, press pause. It's time to start mixing up your slime. I'm telling you guys, take your time with this step. Make sure it's fully mixed before you pick it up. Otherwise, it can be a very sticky mess. All right, go ahead, and once your slime looks something like this, press play again when you're ready. Okay, now this is my favorite part of making the slime. You get to add your fun extra accessories. So we have these white foam balls that I thought they kind of looked like spider eggs. So since this is a spider slime, we need some spider eggs. And of course, we need some spiders. I'm just gonna toss mine in like that. Perfect! And now we have some spider venom slime. It's up to you if you want to mix it in. I'm gonna mix mine in. Just kind of fold the ingredients in, and then your slime is finished. And then you have some spiders inside your slime with spider eggs. This is really creepy. Maybe you could prank someone with this. All right, let me put it back in the jar. Perfect. Good job, everybody. How did your slime turn out? Look how stretchy and fun mine is. Ah! Okay, so before we go, we need to talk about a couple things concerning slime. A lot of parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, guardians, they don't like slime because we are not responsible with our slime sometimes. We leave it on the couch. We let it drip all over the place. We let it go on the couch. We even put it on our dog sometimes. And we have to promise not to do that, and to make sure when we play with our slime, the best way to do it is at a table with a tray and a clean surface and away from all of our other toys, things, and clothes. And make sure you have an apron on too. Sometimes it can get really, really sticky. All right, I hope you guys had fun. I had a great time. I love my slime. And yeah, I can't wait to see what we do next. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time, guys. Bye!